Now, students, our last topic of this chapter is how do plants get nutrients? In the very starting of the chapter, we have done photosynthesis, in which plants make their own food with the help of carbon dioxide, chlorophyll, and other raw materials. And at end, we get the end products were carbohydrates plus oxygen. And excess of carbohydrate, excess of food that is stored is called starch. So by photosynthesis plant gets carbohydrates. This is also nutrient. You have learned so many nutrients. Now from the soil also plant gets so many nutrients like phosphorus, nitrogen, sulfur, potassium, magnesium, calcium. Now when we are planting a same plant again and again in the field or same crop in the field, it gets deficient in nitrogen. So how the plants attain the nitrogen again? It is with the help of nitrogen fixing bacteria. Because in our atmosphere we have 78% of nitrogen, but which can't be used directly by plant as it is. So first it is converted into nitrates or nitrites with the help of this nitrogen fixing bacteria. Now where is this bacteria present? This nitrogen fixing bacteria is present in the roots of certain leguminous plants like pea, gram, moong, beans and other legumes have the bacteria called. Which bacteria is present? Rhizobium bacteria is present. Rhizobium bacteria is present in the roots of these special plants like pea, gram, moong, beans. Or we can leguminous plants, you can say in all dals and pulses which we eat, in the roots of such plant, that type of plants are called leguminous plants. And in the roots of leguminous plant, this rhizobium bacteria is present which provide nitrogen to the plant. In turn, the plant provides shelter to the bacteria, and this is also called symbiotic relationship, as both rhizobium and the plant are benefited from each other, because the plant is getting the nitrogen and in turn the rhizobium is getting shelter from it. This is also the example of symbiotic relationship. Now most of the dals or pulses, we can say dals, are obtained from the leguminous plants. So in this way, nitrogen fixing bacteria also help the plants to get certain nutrients like nitrogen. And by photosynthesis plants gets carbohydrates, and from rhizobium bacteria it gets nitrogen. And at last you might have seen the farmers spreading the fertilizer or manures. Manures are the organic compounds and fertilizers are man-made. Okay, these are man-made chemicals and manures are organic matter, dead plants and animal matter that is spread in the fields. From the fertilizer and manures also plant get certain nutrients. Fertilizer generally contain potassium, potassium and phosphorus. You might have seen on the bag of fertilizer it is written NPK, means nitrogen, for P means phosphorus, K means potassium. Potassium has a chemical symbol K. It is written by K. So in this way, how the plants get nutrients? They get the nutrients by photosynthesis from the soil, then by nitrogen fixing bacteria, at last by fertilizer or manures. In this way, the soil get replenished and it get nutrients again and again, and then from soil the plants get the nutrients. And student, this was the last topic of our chapter 1, nutrition in plants.